What's up? I wanted to just show off a method I found for getting lots of ores, XP, like diamonds included. It can be used to farm blocks, like it's pretty OP. Basically, you can get a lot of stuff from this. So for this method, we're going to be using the Wither, and I'll show you how that works, but you're going to want to be on easy difficulty, that would be ideal, and then having all this netherite equipment, you're going to have to be kind of late in game, so that you can not lose too much damage, and having, netherite armor with, like, prot 4 and mending especially, because your armor will get worn down, having a shield, all these tools is great as well with mending, and especially having Fortune 3 on your pickaxe is very important for mining all the ores that get exposed in this process, and then just having a bow and arrow to shoot the wither in its first phase, as well as torches and food and a water bucket. Those are what I'd recommend. You don't really need the blocks to start off with. You'll get plenty of those as it goes on. So you're going to want to build the Wither, and essentially what it'll do is you can, with 2 players, it's easier. You can do it with 1, which I'll get to as well, but with 2 players, you can easily dig basically massive holes and tunnels through like all of the rock. And so starting out with about y equals 50, negative 58, so you can get optimal diamond levels. You can also change it too if you want, or at other levels, but down at negative 58 is best for diamond farming. So yeah, what you want to do, spawn the Wither, tunnel the wall or whatever, and survive the first blast, which really does not do too much with the armor, and then get it down to half health quickly. Shoot at it so that it doesn't fly, and you can see it will do kind of a tunneling motion if it can't reach who it's targeting. So like right now, the Wither is targeting me while my brother is behind, and he's essentially the cleanup crew. So he's getting all of the ores that get dropped on the floor, because when the Wither goes through the wall, it will not destroy any of the like diamond or whatever, or redstone. It will just drop it, as well as the XP. So you can get tons of XP, tons of redstone and diamonds, and then you can pick up the rest of the diamonds that get exposed but aren't, but are still in block form. You can pick that up with a fortune pickaxe, and that will get you a lot of materials. So as you can see, I'm just digging further and further into the wall, and mining any ores that I may encounter. But really, my point is, so the Wither will stay aggroed on me. At least this is in easy mode on Bedrock Edition. It's staying aggroed on me. I don't know if it's different on the other, on other versions or difficulties, but it stays aggroed on me and leaves my brother completely alone. And it will follow me as I just keep digging further. And so I have to stay, like if I go too far, the Wither health bar will disappear. But just staying within range of the Wither, it will keep tunneling towards me when it can't reach. And then that allows my brother to pick up all of the materials left behind by the Wither, and really no one's getting hurt at all. So, and even if the Wither was shooting at me, it really wouldn't do that much damage, which I'll show in a moment. And then also, since so many blocks are dropped by the Wither, just while it's carving these huge paths, turning down your render distance might be ideal to keep your computer from crashing or lagging. It will drop, it digs 8 by 8 or 7 by 8 block tunnels, and you can keep going for as long as you want. I've gone for over 1,000 blocks, and only stopped really just because we didn't need any more ores. But yeah, and as soon as you're done, you can just turn around and kill the Wither, and you get the Wither Star, or Nether Star, I forget what it's called, and you can make a beacon out of it too. And as you can see, I can stand there and let it shoot at me, as long as I want, really. And of course, this is on easy difficulty. The other difficulties will add the Wither effect and spawn Wither skeletons, but are still manageable. But yes, it deals almost no damage with this armor. Also, here's me doing a sick MLG, and pretend that this was my first try and not my 80 millionth. So now I'm going to show you how to do the wither from the follower's perspective, like the pick up, mine the ores behind the wither. So what you want to do is, well, really the person who wants to be the person mining the tunnels and getting chased by the wither needs to be the one to make the wither. As far as I'm aware, in Bedrock, that's how it works. Which obviously, like the wikis say, like it the wither targets all like mobs, but really from like my experience, it only targeted who made it, and like it kind of ignored the other player and the other mobs and stuff. So anyways, again, just kill it, get it down to half health. Well, don't kill it, sorry. Get it down to half health, and then the other person will come into the tunnel or start making a tunnel, and then just kind of the follow. I'm the follow. I just stay back, and it's good to have your inventory like sorted out, because as you can see, my inventory is filling up with all these bazillion blocks. It's good to have it like spaced out and like organized so that you can just pick up however much, diamond or gold or whatever you want. If you want all diamonds, just cover your inventory with diamonds and just keep going until it's all filled. And then, as you can see, you can just torch up the place. That'll help keep mobs from spawning. And then also, you can pick up all this XP, mine all the ores. You can leave them, come back later and get them too. You do want to get all the stuff that's on the floor first, because it will, of course, despawn if you're taking too long to get it. But that's basically it. You just go around and collect everything that you want to collect. And then when you're done, of course, you can kill the wither and get the loot. And collect anything else you want remaining in the tunnel. And IL PvP, my brother. Here's just a quick fly through of like the caverns that kind of got carved out by the wither. As you can tell, there's like lots of ores just kind of all over the place that will be left, especially if you don't stop and pick all of them up. So you can come back and get them later. Tons of blocks if you want. There's lava too, so you might have to route around caves or lava pits sometimes, but it's not too hard. Now here's how you'd want to do it if it's just you on a world, you don't have a second person to help you out. So obviously spawn the wither, and you're just going to want to get it down to half health, and obviously it'll be aggroed on you, so it won't be as simple. You don't have anyone to kind of pick up the stuff, so you have to do that, pick up all the stuff it drops. But once you get it to half health, right, you have a couple options. You can just kind of run around in the cave and let it dig for you, or you can try and go into the wall and just keep going, although you run the risk of just going for a long time and not being able to get back to all the stuff on the floor. So you might want to like run back out on to like where the wither is to pick up whatever is out there and come back. So that can work. If you trick the wither, you can like kind of run one direction, and then when it dashes over to you, you can run back to your tunnel and keep going. Or you can really just be out in the open. And obviously it's less convenient because if you place any torches, the wither will snipe them down a lot more easily. And so it's probably going to be dark. There will probably be mobs that spawn. And yeah, overall it's less effective, but it's still definitely doable. And you'll still get lots of loot from it, and definitely plenty XP that you can use if you have mending to fix all of your equipment as well. And once you're done, you can just turn around, kill the wither, get the nether star, and come back, light up the tunnels, and if you want, and mine any of the ores that are remaining on the walls, floor, and ceiling of the tunnel. And just to show you kind of the loot that you can potentially get, here is a screenshot I have of my like survival world, like my real one that I mentioned. I went like 1,000 or 2,000 blocks or something, and I just ran out of the inventory space because I picked up all the redstone, and it was an insane amount. This is how much my brother and I got from just one run. Down at -58, and of course, if you change your elevation, you'll change the loot tables essentially. But you can get all this. You can get wither roses a ton if you want to, because you have the wither. Heck, you can do whatever you want with that. And yeah, so you can go for an hour and have enough to make a full diamond beacon. So it's a pretty OP method.